Mission Control, we have a belligerent dumbass here that won't cooperate. Yeah, I'm doing all I can. I'm gonna need you to send me in some backup.
Hey everybody, my name is Digi1039 and welcome back to another unOrdinary. So this week I'm recording this at like 8, which is sadly like an hour after it uploaded, which I'm sorry, I was too distracted doing emojis of certain characters and some actual people, some actual authors in Webtoon, which I thought would be pretty damn cool to do, and it is fun to do. I just like making emojis. For some reason, it's so fun to me. That, and I might as well use the damn Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop shit. You know? Along with Premiere. But, anyway, today, we have episode 132, which... Okay, so last week, we had the beautiful reunion of John Fina, and what I should have said was a thing I kind of say when I'm watching anime. It's like 5 points to the ship, 5 points to Gryffindor, you know? Shit like that. If I was ever in an anime and or manga, even as a joke character, I would be that guy in the back screaming that ship name and like points to it. Like 5 points to John and fucking Cecile. Cause she's a bitch. We also last week we had Aizen try to ward off his friends, and it didn't quite work. Remy is a little suspicious of the situation, as well as she's also suspicious of Arlo because she highly doubts that he's even going to look into it. Plus, it was interesting that I pointed out that nobody helped Aizen when he got beaten, and people were like, "Wow, reading back, how did I not notice that?" It's like, yeah, how did you not notice that? But I don't know. I don't know how I notice shit that other people don't. Usually it's the other way around, in fact. But without further ado, let's just jump in. Alright, infirmary. Ah, darn. Layla! Okay, we finally get to see a little bit more about this situation going on. Also, that is the same color as her hair from when we saw her in the photo. Gosh, I really want to see this character. Coming back Friday evening, about time. Yeah, that extension killed me. We are opening a new location. Okay, so I'm still thinking with the mindset of potentially her being an Ember agent, or like she's working with Ember, and I can't help thinking we could have had it all. No, I can't help feeling like this new location is really close to the school. But that's also another thing, people, because I thought of this a while back, because either the people who attack Sarah are the people who are from the company who are having a hiring freeze when she submitted her resume, and you know, like, they attacked her simply as an experiment. But that wouldn't explain how that lady has that, unless that's not Ember at all, and that is all the company. And we haven't all actually dealt with Ember except for the tracking creep, the guy who was putting trackers in teddy bears. I don't know, it's a lot of weird stuff to think about. Because she brought that company up. The author has brought that company up in the story. So I have to wonder, there has to be some kind of significance to it. You don't put something like that in your story without it having some kind of significance. Trust me, I've written shit before. They were shit stories, but they followed the basic rule of shit, you know? Dinner this weekend? Sure, I'll call you. Gosh, why you dating? Why you dating that? By the way, like my new hat? And we finally get to see her! Yo! Gosh. Was she even... Her ears are pierced twice, just like Sarah's. So I have to wonder, did she do that in her sister's honor? To be more like her sister? I have to wonder. I have to wonder. Please be an innocent man. Bye, Doc. Thanks for taking care of Eisen for us. Okay. I was hoping that he would be like the one person in the school who wouldn't get a nosebleed at something cheap like that. Oh my gosh, you're dating Sarah's older sister and nobody knows it yet. Not even you. Oh my gosh. That's funny. What are you staring at? Get lost. Yes, sir. Was he looking at porn? No, Remy's too pure for that. Too innocent. He's like, Blake, what was he looking at? No, you don't need to know. Oh, yes, stay by her side. John, fuck you. You don't get to talk right now. A word? Really? Really? You're gonna do this now. What do you want? Mind explaining why you sent my best guy to the infirmary? If I hadn't managed to track the abductors through someone else, who knows what state Seraphina would be in right now. Why didn't you tell me you were already looking for her? Find her on your own, you said. Yeah! Exactly! And then you got mad at him for getting in the way. He was literally doing what you decided to try and balls up to do and say, and now you're getting mad at him for doing that. And now you're getting mad at yourself for doing that, mainly. That's what I did. So don't come complaining to me when things don't go exactly your way. For some reason, I didn't even notice that his speech bubbles were black. I didn't notice that for some reason. I did what I had to. Beating Eisen to that extent just to get a hold of his ability? You had no reason to go that far. I had every reason. That rat lied to me. He tried to pry into my past while my guard was down. He crushed my hand just for the fun of it. And only decided to act friendly towards me after he realized my true power. Two-faced piece of shit. He deserved every bit of that beating. And did it resolve anything? Did you manage to find Seraphina? Ugh, you're such a pain to deal with. Trying to get you to do anything is like pulling teeth. Arlo, shut up. The author is on John's side for one, so shut the fuck up. And when you finally contribute, you just make everything worse. Quit attacking people aimlessly like some kind of madman. You're a high tier. Act like one. Really? Again with this high tier shit? Tell me, Arlo. What are you gonna do if I don't? Are you gonna drag me out to a field? Ambush me again? Ooh. I mean, that's a fair point. You can't fucking fight this dude. Not again. You just have the same result. I just wanted to live a calm life away from all the rankings. Things were fine until you came along. Things were fine until you just had to come into my life because Seraph stayed at my place for one fucking night. I can't stress enough that that's the whole reasoning why Arlo went on this rant in the first place. And it pisses me off. I mean, yes, Sarah's a damn grade A tier waifu, but there's no reason to do that. Jeez. And crushed everything I built. I built up for the last 2 years. For what? Yeah, you destroyed the man who was the innocent John we knew. So how dare you? Because I wasn't acting my rank, because you had to place me somewhere in your fucking hierarchy? Yes. You were neglecting your responsibility as an elite. You are the cancer to this world. You can't hide forever. Yeah, that's probably where the Civil War arc is gonna come in. For fuck's sake, Arlo, I defeated your ass, didn't I? That makes me superior to you. So you have a responsibility to listen to what I'm saying. Read my lips. I don't want to be a part of your shitty kingdom. I let you keep your throne. I stayed out of your way. All I asked was for you to do one task. And here you are, still disrespecting me. Still pushing your ideals onto me. Completely ignoring my order. And now Seraphine is getting crushed under the weight of your bullshit system. Have you seen her? She's fucking miserable. It's all your fault. He did get the award for best antagonist. And just for you guys to know, the antagonist still doesn't have to always be a bad guy. An antagonist can be the main character of your story, in fact. You just gotta remember the definition of antagonist, and he definitely fits the bill. Fuck you. Oh, cry me a river, John. Suck a dick, Arlo. Was that your way of defending your actions? I want a life away from rankings. I never wanted to be a part of this. Not a single high tier has a choice in the matter. Everybody always has a fucking choice, Arlo. Everybody always has a fucking choice. Every time you talk, I hear, like, poison crawling into my ears. We're all born into it. Who doesn't want to live a calm life? We enforce this order so that everyone can live as peacefully as possible. Yeah, how well is that going so far? The previous king is dead. Your ace has had her powers stolen and was almost kidnapped twice. Was kidnapped by students and mugged. Yeah. How is this hierarchy going for you so far, you know? How's it going? So don't throw the blame onto me for picking up on your irregular behavior, or onto something as trivial as me not following an order. You put yourself in this position. You have no one but yourself to blame. Says the guy who fucking started this over Sarah staying at John's house. All this could have been avoided if you had established your place in this hierarchy to begin with. If you had used your power for anything. No, I was happy. Oh boy, we're getting flashbacks. Oh. Also, that is a fair point that Thai Animations brought up, because we did have the mid-season finale, and we're getting close to at least double that number. So, he thought like maybe 10 or 20 more chapters around that to finish it up. But who knows? Maybe Arlo will actually learn something. Hey, maybe Arlo will actually realize why John is like this. Jeez, look at all these photos. Everything was going the way I wanted. Then you, dickhead. Until you tried to force me back into the rankings. Clench. Understand? You're letting yourself waste away if you're some kind of victim. Shut up, Arlo. Literally what I was saying since the beginning of this argument. You're the problem. What? You and every other garbage person who is part of this shitty system. The reason you approached me. Yep. It's not loading well. The reason people won't leave Sarah alone. It's all because of your fixation on this hierarchy. What do you want me to... Or you want me to do something, Arlo? Fine then, I will. Yes, take down the hierarchy. I'll start by tearing down your precious system. Boom! The one thing we wanted since chapter 1, and now it is his main drive. I'm going to break the hierarchy. How's that? Please, don't make me laugh. How could you possibly do that? Just enjoy your throne while you still can. He's gonna get there. John's gonna flip the hierarchy by fighting people, but not using his powers. Is that what he's gonna do? Is he literally gonna fight his way to the top without even using his powers? That's fucking amazing. Hello everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode. unOrdinary will be going on a short hiatus starting next week. We'll be back on March 28th. See you then. In the meantime, I'll be posting any extras on my social media. Aw. Damn. But if that's what John's gonna do, if I seriously just called what John's gonna try and do, that's... Man. That's just honestly something to think about. Damn, that's a long video that I'm gonna cut down, but still. Anyway, still, I have to wonder if that's exactly what he's gonna do. I mean, I might just be overthinking everything, and he might just go back to... His method of doing this might just be going back to drinking smoothies with Sarah at his smoothie place. I forget what it was called. But if that's his strategy, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. But, oh my gosh. This was a well-needed argument just to put Arlo in his place. Because I don't know what it is with him. You think he's gonna have some kind of character development, and then you realize he's Aslo? That he's in Aslo mode? Like every other second in the story? And it's like, dude, for once, realize what the fuck you're doing. Like how Thai Animations, he says he loves and hates the John as a character because you think he's going to do something rational, but then he doesn't. It's the same case with me and Arlo. I can't stand Arlo because his thought process is so broken for me. Because as a bully victim, I think this whole system is bullshit to begin with. I was punished for getting beaten up by bully. I was sent to in-school suspension for somebody punching me in the stomach. Yeah, that's the kind of system I grew up in. And it celebrated bullies. And it's kind of like how it works here. Like, it's unintentionally inspiring, like, this poisonous hierarchy. And I hate that. I hate this ideal. And the fact that Arlo is a character specifically built on enforcing that pisses me off more. That and, you know, again, the whole thing of, like, literally starting this escapade. Because he was originally going to try and humiliate John, like, dig up history on John to see if he was, like, to bring up something that he might use against him. But then he found out he was, like, secretly a god tier. And that's what seriously... I mean, yes, I will still say that that Arlo started this because Sarah stayed at his house for one fucking night. But I know it's still... But that was only what triggered the story for his part. Him wanting to tell John or determine how strong John was, like expose him and everything, that became his main drive after that. And it's... I don't know. I feel like Arlo is just extremely toxic when he becomes so fixated on the hierarchy, because he's like... He literally, in this chapter and a chapter a while back, was like... John, the Shadow King that basically has all the power, and Seraphina, the woman who lost her powers. Why did they leave... Why am I the one left to do their work? It's like, this was your work to do, and you're doing it shitty. Obviously, you're doing it incredibly shitty because you let this exact scenario that had just happened to Sarah conspire. You didn't pay attention to your subjects, and I think I touched up on that on a previous video. I don't know. It's just... Arlo's just a dick. That's all I'm gonna say. Arlo's just a dick. But that's where I'm gonna leave the video. Live long and prosper, always volunteer as tribute, and peace out. I hope you all have a really good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!